Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Saturday Sip. Today is the last video that will include things from that are retiring from our awesome annual catalog, which, as I hope you know, your last day to order from this is Monday. But I want you to know that on Monday, I am going to be changing the hostess code. So if you order this weekend, so let me just get this business stuff out of the way. If you order this weekend, use this hostess code XGJTXX, or I'm sorry, TKXZS. You can probably see it better than I can say it, because I will be closing that one down so that I can pick prizes and things with the hostess code. So you can either go to my website that way, or I don't know why this took me so long. I have had my .com address set to my blog for years, and I don't blog anymore. I do pretty much everything here. So you can go to memoryinkers.com and it'll pop you right over to my my Stampin' Up! Store. So yay. So you'll see this little piece here is going to change. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. So Monday I'm going to start the new catalog party, but technically you can't order anything. Well, absolutely, you can't order anything until Tuesday. So you're going to see Tuesday, May 3rd. So, but I am going to start with showing you the new stuff. I know that some of the new stuff has been out there, but in my opinion, I want you to be excited about what's coming out. And I did do some unboxings and things, but you can't get it. So, I want to remind you of what's going to go away so you don't miss anything that's really cool. One of the things on Tuesday tip, when I did the Bagalope, I showed you guys this awesome Gorgeous Posies stamp set, and it is going away. And it's right now, I just checked this morning, it's on low inventory. So if you want this set, you need to hurry up and go get it. It is only $19, and it is number 153289. But if you look in the catalog that's retiring, you will see that it is part or coordinates with this awesome Gorgeous Posies card kit, which makes 16 cards. And it's so pretty. This is not what I'm making for you today, but I wanted you guys to see it. First of all, it comes in a gorgeous, gorgeous box. So for Mother's Day, you could either make the cards or give it to Mom as the kit with the stamp set, and maybe get her a couple of the coordinating ink pads. Or if you have ink refills, you could buy the little spots, the blank spots that are in the catalog, Stampin' Spots. And then you can ink them for her. And that might save you a little bit of money. So I just wanted to show you some of the things that I didn't do the whole kit. So that when you get the kit, pop out. Even the inside of the box is pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? So you get the card instructions, which shows you everything and how, up closes on how to do each of the cards. So, and you get everything you need. You get all the little die cut pieces. You get the envelopes, the envelopes are so pretty. Aren't they pretty? I mean, I know it's only an envelope, but I love a pretty envelope. So here are the cards suggested. And so there's this one. And obviously you can change the sentiments. Aren't they? And look, can you see that there's shimmer on the card pieces? These are extra pieces. They are, hang on, let me show you. You get card fronts. You get a bunch of different card fronts that are white on the inside. And then you get these pieces to pop on them, which obviously you can use them for other things. But I wanted you to see that they have that beautiful gold foiling on them. Aren't they pretty? And then I did a couple, this one, I just used the card base and I stamped with the stamp set and then did the pretty happy birthday. And then this, I just used some of the ribbon and the twine that comes with the kit. And I just created a little bit different cards, which obviously you can do. But I wanted to show you that card kit. It was originally $32, and it is on sale. What did I just do with that sticky? Oh, it is on sale right now for $25.60. So it's a pretty good deal, especially if you're going to be doing some Mother's Day stuff. So, oh, and let me tell you, the kit number is 153131. And again, like I said, it's on sale for $25.60. So I don't want to forget to tell you, also to remind you that, go through here. You've got the retiring list. Many of you, I emailed it. If you need it and don't have it, email me at memoryinkers@att.net, and I will get that list to you right away. And you can see what, like this is all going away. It's just breaking my heart because it's just so pretty. But anyway, you're going to want to grab it while you can. So now let's get to today's card. I am going to use the Gorgeous Posies. That is going to be retiring. And what this is this is a piece of regular basic white cardstock. It's cut at 5 1/4. Look at this. I've been so busy for you guys. My nails are a mess. I'm sorry. So, okay, 5 1/4 by 8 inches. And the reason is because I'm going to cut that down. So what we're going to do is I'm going to line this up on a piece of our awesome grid paper. And I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to go to 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. I know it says 3, but that's because this is 7 down here. So it's a little confusing. And I'm going to line this up. I don't have my head in it, so hang on. Sorry about my little gray head sitting in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a pencil and I'm going to lightly, very lightly mark that. Okay? Oh, shoot, look what I did. I was off. So let me erase that. This is what happens when you're doing video. Things move and you don't realize they move. So let me get that a little bit better. I thought it looked a little weird, but what do I tell you? If you're looking for a perfect demonstrator, keep looking, because she ain't me. I make a lot of mistakes. I'm so human, it's scary. All right. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So I don't want to have a very dark line. That might be a little dark, but it's going to go away. So I'm just going to lighten it up just a little bit. You're going to end up not seeing it. I just want to have an idea of where the center of the card is, because that's where I'm going to cut. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take stamps from this awesome Gorgeous Posies set, and I'm going to be using Highland Heather and Just Jade inks. And the reason is because of the ribbons that I picked to go with this design. Oh my gosh, new. It's not that new, so I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. So, all right, so I'm going to start with the flower, and I'm going to ink that up. And then here's a little trick for you. I've got it all nice and inked up in Highland Heather, but I'm going to want to do something to the center of it. So I've just got an old nasty looking sponge dauber, and I'm just going to take off some of the ink. And then I'm going to stamp it. And then I'm going to stamp it again. And then I'll ink it. Do my little erasing again. And stamp it. And then stamp it. Okay. So I'm actually going to try to even up the way it looks. Okay. So there's that so far. Just some pretty flowers. Excuse me, sorry. I always forget to grab my water when I'm doing videos. Why? I do not know. Now I'm going to grab some leaves, and this is going to be whimsical. So if my leaves go over the flower a little bit, I'm going to deal with it. It's no big deal. So I've stamped that up in the Just Jade, and then I inked it off once, and I'm going to just stamp it there. Do the same thing. Stamp it down here. Like I said, I'm kind of trying to semi-mirror image. Then I grabbed the veins for the leaves, and I'm keeping them full strength and stamping them in. Okay, Now, here's where the fun comes in. I don't know why I'm closing those. I'm probably going to use them in a minute. Okay, this is crushed curry. And I'm going to take this symbol right here, and I'm going to ink it and stamp off. Stamp off. Try and get one more out of that. Okay. Then I'm taking this little piece, which looks like it. You know what it looks like to me? Seriously, it looks like a snoring face, like somebody eyeballs and then their mouth is going. I know, I'm nuts. I can't help myself. And then full strength. Some of them they're going to show up on better than others. I think it's the lighting too. So see, like that really showed up because that's so light. So I think I'll do that. Okay, so there we have it. Pretty, yes. So now I am going to use the Highland Heather. And I'm going to use Just Jade also, just so you know. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment celebrating your day right down here. And then I forgot my cleaner, so I'm going to clean it really good. Not the best tip in the world. You should clean it. It's over on the other table, and I just am not turning around to grab it. It's a fact. Now I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to do the same thing and stamp it down here in the Just Jade. Can you guys see where I'm going with this? Now I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and hopefully this is in camera. Should be. And I am going to go to 4 inches. And I'm going to slice. Now look, I have 2 card fronts ready by just doing it once. And look at how similar they are. You know, not exactly, no, but they're very, very similar. So now for the next part, I forgot to grab my adhesives. Luckily, I do keep those nice and close by. Today, I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus because I think it has more adhesive left in it. So I'm going to start. This is a new ribbon. It is in Highland Heather. I think I showed it when I did my unboxing. It's grosgrain ribbon, but can you guys see that sparkle? So pretty. Love it, love it, love it. So I am going to I'm keeping these cards really simple. I am just going to cut off a piece. You can add a bow if you want to. I'm choosing not to. And I am going to put a little bit of this on here. Maybe. Let's find the end. Where is it? Oh, you know, I said I grabbed this one because it had more in it, and I'm totally wrong. All right, hang on. We're going to fake it. I'm going to just grab this. I'm having a day. Gosh, I've been using so much stuff, you guys. I know I said that the last time, but I really, really have been using so much stuff to try and get ready. I have more. I just haven't refilled everything. So now I'm just going to eyeball that. Probably should have cut it a little bit longer. And then I want to make sure I get enough adhesive here to hold that down. And I'm going to fold these over. Yeah, that should have been a little bit longer, I think. Add a little more adhesive there. So when you're crafting, always make sure you have your refills ready. So don't forget those when you're placing your order. Add some adhesives because you know you're going to need it. And then I did that before I folded the card. So then I have a piece of Highland Heather. You're probably going to want to put a piece of Whisper White in here to for For the inside, I mean, it's light enough, but I still would. And I might decorate the inside of it as well. And then, voila. If this will help me, it will voila. So there's card 1. I do think it probably needs a bow. So let's just go ahead and add one. While you guys watch me tie. I am not the world's greatest bow tire. I mean, you guys might think because I tie so many. But the truth is I sit and play with them an awful lot to get them to look the way I want them to. I'm not going to do that today, though. We're going to just fake it. Maybe. See what I mean? I can't help myself. I just keep playing and playing until I get it. See, and I don't even like this one. Are you guys like that? Do you guys sit and play with bows until you think you know what you're doing and then... Yeah, okay. I'll tie the bow later when you guys don't have to watch me. So I'm going to do the same thing with the Just Jade. Again, I would definitely recommend a piece of the basic white on the inside that you could stamp similar. And then this is carrying over. It's the Flowers for Every Season pack, and it comes with Whisper White in a nice thick, and then Misty Moonlight in a Misty Moonlight and white Baker's Twine. It's also sparkly. And then the Just Jade checked ribbon. Where's the end? There it is. Open, open, open. Am I aging myself? I'm hoping you guys remember that commercial. So I'm going to cut this ribbon a little longer this time. I'm going to be a little smarter. So that, since I don't have the right adhesive ready and at hand. You could actually also, and I probably should do this more often, you could set this on your grid paper so that when you line it up, you can be sure you've got a nice and straight line. Oh, unless you do that. So, oh, happy Saturday, everybody. It's a very nice day here in Michigan today. So it's not super warm, but it's not horrible. And we are expecting tomorrow to be quite a bit warmer. And then rain, I think Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, they said. But you know what? It's that time of year. The Lord knows what he's doing. He's got to get the rain in there so our plants and things will grow. Gosh, now I'm out of this? Seriously? It's feast or famine here at the stamp seller. That's what I used to call my classroom, is the stamp seller. Back when we had in-person classes. Now this is going to be pretty goopy. It's way more adhesive. It went from nothing to too much. So, there you go. 2 cards that definitely need a bow. Let me see if I can tie this one better than I could tie the other one. Don't know why it would matter, but you just never know. So you guys can get the difference. This one's a little bit softer, so it might make it easier for me. Okay, that's not bad. Cut that one off. And then, you know, I like to use, oh, my fingers are so sticky from that glue. I like to use tear and tape because it holds my bows better. Because then, I'm hoping you guys can see this. Sorry, I don't have a fancy zoom in, but I can run it over and it holds things in place. And then just pick off the backing. Maybe. I'm telling you, where's my take your pick tool? It's always on the other desk when I need it. I need to buy a second one and just leave it over here for my videos. But I mean, that just seems silly to me. I just need to remember to grab it and bring it over. Ta-da! I got it. So, yeah. Definitely the bow helps. So, while I'm trying to tie the other bow, I just want to remember to tell you guys to Share this video. I know that the month is over. It's actually May, so happy May 1st, everybody. Yay. But because we're on this same hostess code, I'm going to go ahead and count everybody who goes into this, into the weekend. So today and tomorrow, May 1st and 2nd. If you're sharing my videos, make sure that you put in the comments that you shared, and you will be in the drawing for the April share prize. Also, all of you who are going to or have ordered with this hostess code that, like I said, will be up Sunday. I will also be doing a drawing for some free product for that also. So that's cool. All right. So that was better. I guess I just needed to not think about it so hard and just do it. It's not as pretty as the green bow. I admit it. You don't have to say anything. I know. But, you know, that's how it goes. Here's the other thing I do is I do cheat. And when I, like this piece of ribbon doesn't seem like it's hanging right for me. So when I put on the tape, I will, geez, Carrie, it's sticking because I have so much adhesive on my fingers. I will take it and move it to where I think I need it to be and stick the adhesive on it. So it kind of holds it better. I still don't think this one looks as good as the other one, but such it is as it is. There it is. Also, make sure you're telling me where you're from, you know, that kind of stuff. If you're new here, I hope that you will follow me, especially because next week we have, it's so funny, I just looked up, like you guys can see my face. Next week, I have my new catalog party that's going to start on Monday. The actual party is going to be Thursday night, starting at 6:30 Eastern Time. And we are going to have some fun. If you have not requested your bingo numbers, please do so, because I'm going to stop taking those on Sunday also. And this is something new. I've never done it, so this is actually like my trial. So I will have prizes. There'll be smaller prizes. And I'm still working out exactly how I want to do bingo, even though I do have somebody who actually paid up front. So I'm going to figure it all out. But anyway, so follow me on facebook.com/Memory Inkers, or if you're seeing this on my YouTube channel, please follow my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share. And here are the 2 cards. What do you think? I hope you like them. Let me hold them up so that if you guys want to do a screenshot, you can. Sorry about my thumbs being in the way. I'm trying to hold them still. There you go. And I hope you will come back starting Monday. Some craziness is going to happen. And I just want you to know, May is my birthday month. So although the big party is next week, Monday through Saturday, there will probably be things going on. My birthday is at the end of the month. So I've got plans. So I'm very excited. New catalog starts on Tuesday. Party starts on Monday. And I'm really excited. You guys, if you don't have the catalog yet and you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and would like it, please email me. It's free to anybody who has placed an order. If you have not yet, email me, and I'm happy to send it to you free once. And again, email is memoryinkers@att.net. Okay, bye everybody.